Fucking live, brother. Uh-huh. Look, this is what I'm gonna say. Hold up. Alright. So. Okay. So, when you decide to take a psychedelic drug for the first time in your life, you will be fucking destroyed the first time. And that's if you don't have any idea of the power that you have and who the fuck you really are on the inside, and the power that you have, basically, and how you should really feel about yourself and know how to feel about yourself, right? Have good mental health. If you don't have good mental health, which a lot of the world fucking does not, okay, if we're being real, that's what's going to happen. Now, you're also going to get a lot of information. You're going to be able to release a lot of trauma and built up tension and whatnot, right? So let's say you do it the second time, right? Get the fuck away from me, man. So, it's just some flies. So anyway, the second time that you do it, right, you're going to gain more information. And what the thing that these psychedelics do on real shit, this is literally what the fuck they do. They make reality more real to you than what you know it to be now. Okay? When everything that I'm saying right now, I don't want to hear shit from anybody that has not done it. Because you cannot have a say-so if you have not fucking done it. You cannot have a fucking person that was born blind tell you shit about color. They could research all the fuck about it they want. They can't tell you shit about it. They can't. So, you see things really clear, right? Like, things actually kind of look sharper, like it enhances your vision in a way. Even though, of course, it is a psychedelic drug. It has, I don't want to say narcotic effects, but destabilizing effects on your motor skills and shit like that, right? And your vision, and it impairs your vision in a way. I say it impairs your vision, but it also makes everything a lot more vivid and beautiful and everything, right? But what's going to happen is you're going to start thinking, and what it does is, this is what the fuck happens when you do it, right? You do it the second time, and let's say you got a job, right? You cannot go back to your job and look at your fucking boss the same way. You don't look at police officers the same fucking way. You don't. That's gone forever. The way that you thought about authority, that shit basically goes the fuck away. So that's gonna happen. Unless you completely resist it, but the thing is, you can't resist it because you decided to take a drug that, affects you like that. That's psychedelic, and it's very powerful, and it's not bullshit. You can't fuck around with it. Hey Kiara, it's nice to see you in the chat. Greetings. I'm already way too imaginative. I don't need my walls talking to me. Well, to that I would say, you do need your walls talking to you. You know why? Because you're going to realize that you are talking to yourself, but it's like you're giving yourself the best pep talk. And it's not always the best pep talk. There's good times and bad times when you use these things, but whatever it does show you, you need it. It's like you got that nice teacher in school, right? They're a good teacher. For example, like I had a teacher, his name was Mr. Buick and shit. That wasn't his name, Mr. Buick and shit. Mr. Buick, Magister Guillermo, my fucking Latin teacher anyway. He was firm, he was nice, he was cool, but he was firm. He was fucking firm, and he said what you needed to hear. He didn't say shit. He didn't treat you the way that you wanted to be treated. But when that happens in your fucking life, and when someone gets on you like that, or when something happens in your life that makes you fucking like, you know, view yourself in a different way, it basically, so all of the social conditioning, right? So like literally on legitimate shit, like this is cologne, right? Like I can use this shit to smell. Hold on, let me actually spray it one time. So you can use this shit to smell good, right? But it's Burberry, and it's very expensive. Like I've had this shit for like 3 years, right? So I ain't trying to use it all, but you know what I'm saying? Like even you know, like stuff like this, like, you know, you can use these. But now let's take a look. So I got 2 monitors, okay? I got one mounted on the wall. Why the fuck do I need this shit? Why do I need this gaming chair? Why do I need this fucking phone, my nigga? Why the fuck is these houses built like this, my nigga? Why the fuck do we got headphones, my nigga? Hold up. Why the fuck do we always eat McDonald's and shit? And know that it's bad. And know that it's bad. And still fucking eat it. Why? Because of social conditioning. And I know you've heard this shit before. Anyway, social conditioning is fucking retarded. It's actually slow. We're programmed to be the way that we are. So, when you take a psychedelic, social conditioning is no longer there. Now, that's not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, it makes everything that's good about it more good, and it makes everything also in a way more bad. But that's where you need to learn to draw your own boundaries and create your own fucking morals, and not follow everything that you read on fucking Instagram about love or you know, about money or success or whatever the fuck, right? Social conditioning does all that shit for you. It makes you fucking think that you need friends, and makes you think that you need soda, or, you know, you get all these commercials and all these fucking subliminal messages and shit in music that change the way that you think. So it gets to a point where you're not even who the fuck you are, because you're someone else. You're not who you are. You are not yourself. That's what I literally realized. Because you start to think about the things that you say, like, why the fuck would anyone hate themselves? Why? It's like, really, dude? Why? You're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to get better. You're supposed to continually get better. But the world around us is designed to make us think a certain fucking way. Period. Legitimately. So when you take a psychedelic, that way of thinking is gone. It's like you start thinking for the first fucking time in your goddamn life. Legit. Nigga. Literally. You start thinking for the first fucking time in your life, because it's not this fucking fake fucking bullshit person that like, yo, I am not Ikeem. The Ikeem that was like, I'm gonna say the Ikeem that literally was just going through life and like didn't even know that they was alive, happened for a very long time. And some people still live like that. A lot of people fucking live like that. That's the majority. That's the majority of the fucking world. Imagine if that wasn't the majority of the fucking world. I'm not saying that everybody needs to take a psychedelic, because as a matter of fact, you do not. You need to learn how to take the fuck care of yourself. And it shows you the thing. It points out all of the ugly. It's like having your fucking parents come in your room and fucking throw all the shit around, and like fuck throw your bed around, fucking throw your dresser over. You got like all this fucking bags of chips in the fucking back of the dresser, my nigga. Like you got fucking condoms in between the fucking man. Like you got everything. Clothes ain't folded, none of that shit, right? It's like your parents come in your room and they just like see all the bullshit in your room, and they're like, okay, what the fuck? In the same way, it's like that person that you're not is gone. That person, it's like you're able to step outside of yourself, and you go to that person, and you're like, okay, what is all this shit? Like, legitimately, as if it's not you, because it's not you. If you were really in full control of your thoughts, you would want and know that you should be more than optimistic, at least. And a lot of people aren't. A lot of people just not. So, third time you do a psychedelic, right? Probably get more comfortable with it, right? You get some music or some shit, right? You get some music on. Good music. Good music. Not some fucking, you know, she wanna fuck with the whoa. I mean, that's actually a good song. But good music, like shit you want to listen to, right? So you start vibing and chilling, right? And then you start seeing reality for what it really is. And then these like, it has like these lasting effects on it, where all of the it's like that new person steps in, and they step in for that time, and then they step out. But you want to hold on to that person. That person is your higher self. That person was telling you what the fuck you need to do. Not to gain materialistic shit, but to be happy. That person is telling you what the fuck to do. Listen to that person. And it's also fearful. You experience a lot of fear on these things. But then you have to realize that fear is just a feeling itself. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's a feeling. In the same way that you feel love, or the same way that you feel hungry. You know? Thirsty. Your muscles are fucking burning in the gym and you don't want to continue the set. But you keep fucking going anyway. Because if you, all because you feel fear doesn't mean you have to be scared. Like, those are two different things. Like, everyone feels fear. But like, really be like, yeah, like, yo, you can't be a scary ass person. You can't be fucking scary out here, shorty. You can't be fucking scary. And no, I ain't even do shit recently. I'm just thinking straight. For myself. Alright, I'm done.